Hello again, welcome back, and you're still watching Joy News Prime, and let's do the second half of business. GCB Bank has begun discussions with government to explore mortgage finances as part of its plan to expand its operation and help offer affordable housing options to Ghanaians. Speaking at the bank's annual general meeting in Accra, board chairman of GCB Bank, Jude Alpha, said the move would help address the country's mounting housing deficit.
According to the board chairman of GCB, the bank is in talks to explore financing options for potential homeowners. It is said that government will have to construct up to 200,000 units a year for the next 10 years to be able to bridge the housing deficit of 2 million house units. Speaking to Joy Business, the board chair of GCB said this presented an opportunity for banks.
There's a serious housing deficit, and the real reason of the housing deficit is because there isn't proper funds mobilization that meets mortgage requirements, So we as a large bank with some resources, we feel that it is an area that we should go into, because you see, people gravitate towards where they need. Lots of people need mortgages and so on to fund houses. So we are now looking at it stage by stage in terms of with state housing. The papers are yet to get to the board, but management has been given the mandate to explore those issues, because you see, these are the intermediations within any good economy that bring welfare to the people.
The board chairman was speaking at the bank's annual general meeting, which saw the bank declare dividend of 30 pesos per share. This follows a 35.6% jump in annual profits over the previous year. Jude Kofiatha also noted the bank will be going heavy on e-banking in the future.
In 2017, our profit dropped because of the issues of the sale and assumption and the difficulties of assimilating two banks into GCB. Now, right from that, we set up our business plan, our 4-year strategic plan, which aimed at one, consolidating our existing gains and making a foray into the unbanked sector, to make sure that we can leverage on our existing platforms and make investments that will bring in the money of the unbanked sector profitably into the banking sector. So that in itself is going to build a foundation for our deposit base. Some time ago we could rely on the fact that we had just 187 branches. How many of you go to your branches these days? You go to ATMs, you go to things, you do e-money, you do that. So these are some of the things that we are focusing on to make sure that we can continue to retain a larger share of the money movement within the whole economy.
The bank's transformation through digitization is part of the bank's strategy to accelerate growth. For Joy Business, Sheila Tamaklo reporting.
Now, infertility remains a major problem plaguing various societies and affecting both males and females. Statistics indicate that in Ghana, 15% of both males and females are infertile. The problem has over the years been a root cause of marital problems, leading to the collapse of several marriages. So, Day 2 of the Joy Business Health and Wellness Trade Show found some solutions to some of these pressing issues contained in this report by Karen Dodu.
Key among the issues discussed was the prevalence of infertility among Ghanaians, necessitating the need for solutions. Speaking on the main topic, redefining the frontiers of fertility through innovative reproduction, fertility specialist Dr. Edem Hiaji explained that with innovation and technology, affordable solutions are now available to solve the problem of infertility.
Basically, you want to be able to help the woman to have eggs developing, and with the innovation of drugs that can get more than one egg to develop, because naturally only one egg develops a month. Now you can have 2, 3, 4 eggs developing per month. That immediately increases the chances for pregnancy in the woman. The process of IVF is being used for many other areas or many other indications rather other than blocked tube, because if the sperms were not very mobile and therefore could not go through the vagina to the womb into the tube to go and fertilize the egg. And you can bring the egg out and fertilize the outside.
Some other solutions to infertility in men and women were also present with various products on display at the Joy Business Health and Wellness Trade Show. One of such solutions is the walking egg method by the Walking Egg Fertility Center. Nana Yawo says, director of the center.
The walking egg IVF method is a new method developed by some Belgian experts, Professor Willem Ombelet and his team. Now, currently, it's in terms of success rate, it is approaching the conventional IVF method. I can tell you that in Belgium now, the success rate for the walking egg IVF method is approaching 50%. Now, what we do here in Ghana is to bring the walking egg now, to Ghanaians at affordable rates. Currently, we are going to do the IVF in the other centers or under the conventional method. You pay around 25,000 cedis, but with the walking egg method, we currently take 6,000 cedis.
Others on display include herbal medicines from the Center for Plant Medicine Research in Mampong. Commercial manager at the center, Michael Brimfee, explained that with as low as 6 cedis 50 pesos, one can get a solution.
It has been proven to help with women who have infertility problems. In fact, when you come to the clinic, there are evidences or data to show you that this has been given to women and they have been able to conceive. But this over to 650 pesos. And you should be surprised because this is an institution that invests so much in research to develop even a single product, the kind of research that will go into it. Yet, when it comes out, this is 650 pesos.
The 3-day trade show, which will end on Saturday, will begin the day with an aerobic session at 6 a.m. Reporting for Joy Business, Karen Dodu.
If you missed day 1 and 2 of the Joy Business Health and Wellness Trade Show, you can actually be part of the last day, which is tomorrow at the National Theatre. We have a lot for you, so do try to be there. To other story now, wholly owned Ghanaian medical infusion manufacturer Intravenous Infusion is to petition government against importation of fake infusion bottles. The company says it has observed some products have made their way into major hospitals in the country. Managing Director of Intravenous Infusion, David Kluche, made this known when the company took its turn at the Facts Behind the Figures series in Accra at the Ghana Stock Exchange.
Intravenous Infusion Limited, the only Ghanaian manufacturer of medical infusion products, has been operating below capacity for some time now due to stiff competition it is facing from foreign products. The company says it has the capacity to produce to meet demand of the Ghanaian market in the entire West African sub-region. Managing Director David Kluche, after meeting investors and shareholders at the Facts Behind the Figures session, disclosed that the situation will eventually collapse the Ghanaian brand.
Why do you want it here when we can produce the products here in Ghana? That is our point. Well, our point is not about somebody else's product. We are saying that we have the capacity here to produce these products in Ghana, and we have been doing this since 1974. Right? Yes, there were challenges along the path, but we have expanded, and we are even expanding more. The back end of after the IPO, the monies that were raised, they used it to expand the factory, and now we have taken even additional more money to expand the factory again. So we have the capacity here. So we are appealing to government that we should all work together, and for the sake of the unemployment situation we have in the country, to engage with the Ministry of Health and the local FDA so that we can have infusions listed on the restricted product list. The restricted product list is a list that FDA have got, which means that you cannot bring that product, import it into the country.
Crude oil closed the week with a $2.25 loss to trade at $64.62 a barrel. Gold traded at $1,303.12 an ounce. The market update is next in Commodity News. There's a quick that you can join us tomorrow at the National Theatre for the Joy Business Health and Wellness Trade Show. That's the final day to be part of the exercise. You can also get more news on our website, myjoyonline.com/business. Thanks so much for your time the whole of this week. But